it's Hina and today I'm back with a new video for you guys. Today's video is going to be on skin bleaching. That's what my topic is going to be, and the reason I've chosen this topic to speak about is because obviously myself growing up as an Asian woman, I was obviously exposed to, you know, that mentality where they say the lighter the skin, the more successful you are, the more beautiful you are, the more chance you have of meeting nice, handsome young men. And you know, I had so much pressure growing up, having to be skinny, having to be white, having to be successful. And I don't think people realize the amount of pressure that us as Asian women have to go through. Now, for those of you who didn't know, Pakistan used to be part of India. The Indian subcontinent was ruled by the Mughal emperors in the 16th century, I believe. And during the 17th century, India was colonized by the British emperor. And then it was ruled by the British until independence in 1947, I think it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 1947. Now, obviously, the British people ruled India for a while, and India saw them as, you know, visitors. And because they were English, obviously, the visitors who ruled India were lighter skinned, and they were seen as superior because they were light skinned. Obviously, growing up in an ethnic background, you're always exposed to, you know, whitening people, creams, magazines, Indian actresses getting fairer, billboards of whitening creams. Whenever you go into an Asian store, there will always be whitening creams there next to the till or in the beauty section. If there's a section with soaps or a section with hair oil, there'll always be a Fair and Lovely, Pond's whitening cream, a Lotus Flower whitening cream, and a few others that have like turmeric in them, which obviously whitens as well. And they're always there in Asian stores. So if you ever go to an Asian store, keep an eye out for them, because then you'll know what I'm talking about. And obviously the skin bleaching industry actually earns around $400 million every year, and I find that absolutely shocking. Now the thing is, obviously growing up and being Asian, you get exposed to that mentality where you think, you know, being lighter skinned is the best way to be, because obviously if you're dark, you feel like you're not going to find anyone, you're not going to be successful. Because I don't know if you guys have seen that Fair and Lovely advert where the woman is actually dark skinned and she can't get a job, and then she's light skinned, and then, you know, the world is her oyster, it's magical, she gets whatever she wants. And obviously when you see that as a kid, you think that's real, and you're like, I want to be like that woman, I want to get whatever it is that I want. And then you go buy the cream and you think life is going to be perfect after buying the cream. But little do you know that the creams actually have very dangerous chemicals inside of them. And what I mean by that, you guys, is hydroquinone, mercury, and tretinoin, I think it's called. And the thing is, when I was growing up and I was using these bleaching creams, I actually knew that they had mercury in. But I was very about using hydroquinone because it whitens skin. It definitely whitens skin. But the thing is, they don't tell you that by using these creams, you actually expose yourself to having an increased chance of leukemia, which is blood cancer, increased chance of skin cancer, mercury poisoning, and all sorts of hyperpigmentation, which is when I used to get hyperpigmentation a lot when I was younger, because, you know, I used to have a lot of like skin issues when I was younger. But hyperpigmentation is when you have like dark skin and then your skin has like very large red patches of skin, and in most cases it's temporary, it just goes away. But you know, if you're exposing yourself to these chemicals obviously on a daily basis, because these creams often say use them, you know, before bed or before waking up in the morning or whatever, then you're obviously exposing yourself to dangerous chemicals, you're putting yourself in harm. And then, you know, having hyperpigmentation is actually becomes more like consistent in your like daily skin, because you start getting it more often and it starts becoming like a permanent weight, and that's very, very unhealthy for your skin. And you don't want to put your skin through that stress, because it's just a hassle getting rid of it, and it's costly and stressful, and it makes you feel awful and itchy. Now, I remember reading an article about Little Kim, aka, which I think it was Biggie Smalls' Notorious Big's girlfriend, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a girlfriend, not his wife. I think I'm getting mixed up with Faith Evans here. But yeah, I remember her saying that, you know, the reason she had so much surgery compared to what she looked like in the 90s was because a lot of people used to cheat on her and she felt like she was ugly. And obviously being a black female, she felt like she had a lot of people that she had to compete with, and that the women that she was competing with were lighter skinned and she felt ugly compared to that, which is, once again, it's a mentality that we grew up with. It's drilled inside our brains that the lighter you are, the more beautiful you are. But I'm here to tell you guys that that is not the case. Like, that is not true at all, period, because there is successful supermodels out there, there's successful male models out there, there's successful male actors out there that are dark skinned, there's people out there that, you know, when they skin bleach, they lose that beauty that they have, and then when they're dark skinned, they just look absolutely stunning. And you guys, you need to realize this, that actually having melanin in your skin protects it from sun, and it stops you from aging, which is why you see some people who are from Afro-Caribbean backgrounds and they have dark skin, but their skin is like absolutely immaculate, because having melanin actually, you know, it helps skin elasticity, and it's just, you know, your body produces melanin naturally, and by getting rid of that, you're sort of depriving your body of something that it naturally has, and sort of you're questioning God's creation, because God would have made you the way he intended you to be. Do you know what I'm saying? And so what I'm trying to tell you guys is that everybody's beautiful in your own way. Nobody needs anything. And if you ever feel like you're ugly, just think to yourselves, Naomi Campbell was dark. She's successful. Gia Johnson Singh, she's a successful supermodel. You know, other people like Irina Shayk, Brazilian supermodel. They're all dark skinned, they're all tan skinned, and they're all beautiful the way they are. So never feel the need to change yourself, guys, because if somebody ever tells you that you need to change, then you need to get that person and throw them out your life, because they don't deserve a seat or what you call your table of life. So yeah, you guys, I hope you learned something new today, and I hope you guys realize that, you know, you're all beautiful, you don't need anything. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one.